This is Katharina Michia with Indie Film Online. And today we have Dr. Mena Caccioppoli, and she's in Vico Equense, Italy. And I'm so happy to have you here today. One of the only presidents of the Agriturismos.
Yes, I was a president of an important Italian union, and together we fight for interest of a huge sector that is very, very, very important in Italy, that is the food and agricultural sector. So we are a didactic farm, so we showcase our model of multifunctional agricultural because it's a kind of a model that Europe tell us some years ago to develop because in same way we take care of our land, we grow up good products, so good food, and also we take care of our traditions. So was a cultural event. The agricultural, the farmer are also owner of the tradition of the place, of the way the food is made, of ancient recipes, ancient way of doing the things in the land. So the agricultural became very, very, very important in the society. A difference of the year before, in which agricultural was a sector very, very, apart from society, because it was considered a very poor sector. Very few young people with culture attended the sector. So there was a revolution also thanks to the some laws that Italian government and also European Commission made up. And so the sector became very, very important, chic, came to see the agriculture like also a job, the new job. There was a research in in some period, the dream of or agritourism, for example, that is a new things, that is from restaurant, from didactic, from cosmetics, from food, from, teaching, a lot of things about agritourism. There was a new dreams. There was a research that demonstrates that the dreams of the people was, they prefer to become a owner of agritourism instead of to be a manager of a great company. So yeah, there was an important research that showed this. And also a lot of people, young people, graduated with a lot of cultural heritage, see the agricultural field like a sector in which they could invest their knowledge, their money, their business. That's why the agriculture became central in the development of the nation. It was amazing that this year Procida became the capital culture for Italy. You was working with Procida before it became the capital culture. I was so happy.
It's amazing. Because my filmmakers are in Procida as well. That's how they found me. They were my filmmakers from my festival in New York, and they asked me to join the Procida Film Festival because they saw my work there. So now I'm the director of the Procida International Film Festival, where they have been the Procida Film Festival for the past, I think it's nine years now. And this will be my second year.
Wow. But Procida become the new model for Italy.
Wow.
Because it's a new recipes, it's a new cultural recipes made up of not only a big city of art, it's far from the very often announced by touristic claim destination. But it's a very, very local destination. It's the first time that an island once since the competition was born. Yes.
And how long is that? How long is the competition?
Oh, Oh, the competition started in 2014.
Okay.
Our ministry, yes, our Ministry of Cultural Heritage and Tourism created this competition in which, some city, place, they write a project based on their cultural recipes to make value of their, cultural heritage.
Mm.
Procida wins the competition.
Wow.
Because it was a new paradigm in cultural, also, in paradigm of touristic culture in Italy, because not only a big city of art, a big city and so on, but local, a highland of few square kilometers. We was been there. It's
Yes.
yes, it's amazing.
It's
a
so
highland.
beautiful. And
It's so
there's
beautiful.
only 10,000 people that live on the whole
Yes,
island.
yes,
And
very
once a
picturesque.
year they have their festival, which
Yeah,
they put everything, they work on it for an entire year to put their
yeah, sure.
festival together.
The cinema, blue and clear, sea, but it's a new recipes based on local. Procida, it's a destination in which you don't go there, you don't go there by chance. You go there because you choose it, because
Yeah.
you want to spend some time in slowness, in simplicity. You want to know the tradition of this place. You want to be a citizen of this place, of that place, of the community, and that and wins because these research. They wins money because through this competition, our ministry give them 1 million, yes, in which they can, create the project that
Wow.
they are written, for the competition. Yes, so there
Wow.
through years there will be a lot of event. I think also your fest in
And
Slovenia.
there's also been some very important films that have been filmed there because the
Oh
destination,
yes,
the area is so unique and it's so quiet that the talented Mr. Ripley was made there, and Il
yes,
Postino,
yes,
so many beautiful films.
yes, yes, yes,
When we were there, we
yeah,
went in a restaurant that there were all the
yeah,
pictures from Il
yeah,
Postino, and that's
yeah.
one of my favorite movies. I love it.
But also Sorrento Coast and Amalfita Coast
Yes.
was in ancient, but during this year was has been the natural set of a very important Italian film,
Films.
also international film,
Wow.
because it's beautiful, because it's a natural set. Yes, we have also a little museum of film here in Vico Equense.
Ah,
Yes, there is also an important social work film festival
well,
about
maybe
social
this is
food.
yes, the social
Yes,
festival.
social. It was been I remember in July, if I remember well. It's a long story about cinema and our land. It's a long and ancient story. Yes,
Wow.
about cinema and Vico and Sorrento Coast. And Vico Equense is very widespread on the hills. It's
Um,
around, starts from the sea, then reach the city center, then pass to the hills and reach the mountains. It's amazing because we have sea, because we have hills, because we have mountains. And Vico Equense in particular, it's a very authentic country in which these recipes of new tourism could be very attached because it's far also from Sorrento, that is more touristic, is
yes.
more announced by touristic claims. Vico Equense is less announced, so we can start from there to create a new paradigm of tourism that is made up of authenticity, of food, of landscape, of community, of tradition, far from the mass tourism.
Yeah.
I hope that this model could be applied in our country, because it will fit very well to Vico Equense, I think. And also it goes very well with the new model that the Times seems to, tell us. People wants to be not a tourist, but wants to be, temporary citizen of a place, wants to know the real life, not the constructed life, wants to know, how people live really.
During the pandemic, you created a society for Vico Equense.
We call the association Hyper, and because it's attending to cultural park that are some metaphoric space in which we discuss of music, of cinema, of health, of science, of tourism, development of the land, of our land in particular, but also seeing to national and regional aims and questions. So it's a very, very important space that attending to our development and to make values to our an amazing heritage, cultural heritage of our land, of Italy, of our region.
It's been so wonderful interviewing you, and it hasn't been really an interview, it's been a wonderful conversation, and it's just been it's so lovely to hear from your point of view about the heart and the love that you have for Vico Equense and the society that that exists now, and everything that Vico has to offer.
Italia, aspetta te.
Ciao, ci vediamo, ci vediamo.
Conversation that was very nice.